How do you feel like, even for you specifically, how do you feel like the comparison trap really affects moms, like thinking wise in your daily life? What
Yeah.
does that look like?
Yeah. I mean, I've found myself, pastoring and leading women for a long time now, for about 7 years. And so, from like the college student or the young mom to maybe the mom in her 40s who's having kids, I think that everybody has this innate feeling to feel, beautiful from the inside out, to have a healthy sense of identity. And I think the enemy like wants to attack that. And what a vulnerable place to be in than when you're postpartum or pregnant, than to feel your identity under attack. And so I think that comparison, you add like your identity being all over the place when you're pregnant and postpartum, especially postpartum. And then you add looking at women all around you in the lie of comparison, whether it's from social media or even just the people in your world. And that's a pretty bad recipe for disaster. And so I think that I've seen it take form in so many ways. I've seen it in older moms compare themselves to younger moms. I've seen it in younger moms who feel like they've lost their life, because they became moms younger. You can see it in middle-aged women who just are, kind of confused because maybe they've established themselves in their career, but then you find yourself kind of being whiplashed out of your career maybe in the way that it was before. And so I think there's so many avenues and ways that we can compare ourselves. I would say the root, like I really truly feel convicted that the root of it, I think, is from social media. I think if you would have even asked me like a year ago, I maybe wouldn't have answered that way. But I really feel like reflecting in the last year, social media can be like a cancer when you're in a vulnerable recovery type state. And so I think that that's something I'm always trying to remind people of, is just social media is, it's an alternate reality. Like it's not reality, and we're all putting the highlights out there. And so um, I've even sat across from moms who are similar ages to me, and they've opened up and said, I had no clue that this is what you were going through, because on social media, everything looks great on your page or whatever. And then I realized, wow, I'm doing a disservice by not maybe even being as honest, or not honest, but it's it's such a small picture, it's such a small fragment of the bigger picture. And so I think just even talking to people in real life makes you aware of how powerful social media is and how it can affect people's mental health, emotional health, and really be the root of comparison as a mother specifically. So I don't know. What do you think about social media and all that? I feel like that's just, those are the conversations I've been having with the girls in my world, I guess, and at our church and stuff like that.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I definitely think it's one of the root causes of where our comparison really comes in from.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, right now you just see it everywhere, and younger kids are also have social media access too. So it's just kind of easily accessible, like it's at
Yeah.
everyone's fingertips.